Matthew 26:41, the text said this is when Jesus and his disciples, when Jesus was about to be arrested in the Garden of Gethsemane, Deacon Ezel, and in the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus says, watch and pray that you may not enter into temptation. He said, because the spirit is indeed willing, but the flesh is weak. You got to hear what he said. Jesus said, hey, I know y'all love me, but you got to watch and pray. Why? Because I know your spirit is willing, but your flesh is frail. You see, many here right now, you fail not because of a weak spirit, but weak flesh. You made up your mind and your spirit to do the best you can, but because of weak flesh. Jesus said, you got to watch and pray that he did not say watch and pray that you not sin. He said watch and pray that you don't fall into temptation. Because Jesus knows your flesh is so weak. If you tempt it the right way, you're going to sin. Jesus is saying you need to stay away from the temptation that leads to sin because your flesh is so weak. See, many of us pray, God, help me stop sinning. Well, sinning is not the issue. The temptation that leads you there is. Because you don't think about the sin until you encounter the temptation. So he said, watch. Be watchful. Look out for this thing. You got to look out. Because if you're looking, you'll see temptation coming from. What happens is that because, Mike MacArthur, because we're not looking for it, it just walks right up on us. God! And once it gets there, it's too late. If I see sin come through the door, I'm going this way because my flesh is too weak. But see, your hubris will argue with me and say, I can handle it. Your pride will say, I'm okay. I can hang out there. Say, cool. You could if your flesh was strong. But Jesus said your flesh is weak. That's why I encourage you people. Sometimes you're trying to get your life right. You got to separate yourself from the temptations. And your temptation may be Ronnie, Bobby, Rick, and Mike. It might be the friends that you hang out with. Amen. You may have to block some things that you don't even see it ring, God. Because like Drake said, you know when that highlight, you know when that highlight, that can only mean one. People would feel like, what are you talking about? I know it, the highlight bling. Yeah, right. You don't know? Okay. But you don't even see that thing light up. Because once it lights up for you, that's a wrap. That's temptation. So you have to watch out for the things that will lead you to temptation. He said, and when you watch out, then you got to pray.